The Cumans. The Cumans too came from the eastern steppes, from present-day Ukraine, where for several centuries they were a real power, constantly at war with the Kiev and Rus principalities. Many old Russian folk songs, miraculously discovered all the way up north near the lakes, refer to the struggle against the Polovtsi, the Russian name for the Cumans, or the people of the steppe, from the root Cum. The bulk of the Cumans lived in the southern Ukraine and were called the White Cumans, while those who reached as far as southern Moldavia, Wallachia and even Bulgaria were called the Black Cumans, or what we might nowadays call a lesser branch of the Cuman people. The Cumans replaced the Pechenegs and were somewhat less nomadic than them. We can picture how, for about 150 years between the end of the 11th century, around 1090, and the mid-13th century, around 1240, when they fled before the Great Mongol Wave, the Cumans formed a relatively stable, organized polity enough for Wallachia to appear as Cumania in the Byzantine and Western chronicles of the time. And for the first time, under the rule of these barbarians, we sense a political presence from the Romanians. Nicolae Iorga spoke of the Cuman-Romanian symbiosis. For example, it is certain that it was from them that the Romanians learned the art of war in the Middle Ages, especially cavalry tactics. We have a few words left from their language, often with a military connotation, such as bec in Romanian, or cellar in English, bir, which means tax, chată, meaning armed group, olat, meaning region, toi, meaning scuffle, probably even odaie, which means room. Most of them are place names, incidentally very numerous, such as Comana and Comarnic, but especially old toponyms ending in ui, like Vaslui, Covurlui, and others. We mentioned Telorman earlier. Just as significant is Baragan, the grey steppe of southeastern Romania.